Welcome to TwinSpires.com and TwinSpiresTV. I'm Jill Byrne with the weekend preview. We are well into April and a big weekend of Derby prep races, Oaks prep races as well. But that's kind of where our contests and promotions are this weekend. We're calling it the Derby Prep 4 promotion, and you can earn a share of 1 million TwinSpires Club points. Here's how it's going to work. Now, we are including the Ashland, Grade 1 Ashland from Keeneland as part of this Derby prep. You never know, some really good fillies in there. So it's the Ashland, the Illinois Derby, the Wood Memorial, and the Santa Anita Derby, all included in this promotion. All you have to do is a win wager of $10 or more, of course, on your TwinSpires.com account, and you could be eligible to earn a share of these 1 million TwinSpires Club points. Of course, you have to win all 4 of these, so you better make that a good win wager. And let's get started on some of those prep races. But as well, so much happening this weekend. We are back at Keeneland. Keeneland is racing starting on Friday. Big weekend coming up there. And then Gulfstream, they've got that Rainbow Pick 6 with a big carryover. Santa Anita Derby Day, you're going to have a $500,000 guaranteed pick 4. What a fantastic day of racing out at Santa Anita Park. Wood Memorial Day, that's of course also part of an all-stakes pick 4, 500,000 guaranteed pick 4 on Saturday at Aqueduct with the Wood Memorial. Now, if there ever was a single, it'd have to be Uncle Mo in there. And that also includes the Comley, the Bayshore, the Carter, and the Wood. This is our second to last weekend of the Derby Prep Parlay. Yeah, well, can you believe it? We're that much closer to Kentucky Derby next week. And, of course, some big stakes preps around the country with the Arkansas Derby, the Bluegrass Stakes as well. Well, let's get to this Derby Prep 4. We'll start with the Ashland at Keeneland on Saturday, and that'll go as race number 9. It's a Grade 1 race, a mile and the 16th on the poly track. What a great field in here. Cathman Blue, she's coming in off back-to-back wins this year on the turf, and then in the Rachel Alexandra down at the fairgrounds. You have Dancing in Her Dreams, already has a win at Keeneland over the poly track. Then she won the Pocahontas at Churchill. She's had 2 second-place efforts this year at Gulfstream, going 1-turn mile. Be interested to see how she stretches out to 2 turns. Back to the poly track. I think she's better than what she's shown in Florida. And actually, if you look at those races, running behind Our Heat Lightning in the Devona Dale, nothing wrong with that, since Our Heat Lightning ran a huge race down there on the weekend to win the Gulfstream Park Oaks. So I think it's between these two. If I had to throw another one in the mix, I'm going to throw Wyomia in here. She does have a win on the synthetic surface in the Mazarine, and she came back this year with a win over the always tough Tampa Bay course. So that's the Ashland race number 9 at Keeneland. Second part of this Derby Prep 4 will be the Illinois Derby, Grade 3. Now, $300,000 of graded earnings on the line for some Derby hopefuls in here. It goes as race 7 at Hawthorne on Saturday. A field of 12 because this is a wide open race. You could go maybe with Watch Me Go. He was that upset winner at huge odds in the Tampa Bay Derby. You are not going to get those odds on Saturday in the Illinois Derby, but this horse has done nothing wrong. I love the way he runs. He's always in a perfect spot, and he kind of wore down in that race in the Tampa Bay Derby. You see him just grinding to the wire to there to win. He's tough. I'm going to go with Todd Pletcher in here. How can you not go with Todd Pletcher? With Joe Van, 6-1 on the morning line. This is a son of Silver Deputy who's been running well at Laurel. I know the competition is kind of weak there, but this horse, he has some speed. He just seems to be improving. I think you have to use him in here. And then L. Grayling. Now go back, draw a line through the Fountain of Youth. Ran terrible. It was ease that day, so I always draw a line through that. Prior to that, he was third to Shackleford. What did Shackleford do but run dialed in to a head in the Florida Derby? So Shackleford, a big effort running second in the Florida Derby. L. Grayling ran close to Shackleford in that allowance race. So I'm definitely going to use him in there as well. And maybe take a little look at Sauer shipping in for Al Stahl. He was second to his stablemate Left down at the fairgrounds. The Wood Memorial. Well, this one, it is all about Uncle Mo. No excuses here. It is a full field of 10. Anything can happen. Uncle Mo should gallop in this race with ease, but he does need to get something out of it if you're looking for the Kentucky Derby. I'd like to see him have to work a little bit in here. I just really can't find another horse in here that's close to him. Something has to go, completely backwards for Uncle Mo not to win the Wood easily. So the Wood Memorial, that's race number 10 at Aqueduct on Saturday. What a good prep out in Santa Anita, the Santa Anita Derby. This one, I think this is one of the best prep races of the season. It'll go as race number 10 on Saturday at Santa Anita. Grade 1, $1 million. This is a fantastic field of horses in here. Silver Medallion trying the dirt for the first time. He won the El Camino Real. This horse, a son of Badge of Silver, he's done absolutely nothing wrong. All he has to do now is prove he can handle the dirt. I like the way he runs. He's tough. He's gritty. He fights. He battles. Anthony's Cross, same thing. Now, he won the Robert B. Lewis. Maybe that race was a little bit weak, but I love the way this horse, he was down on the inside, pinned down. He puts his ears flat back. He battles to the wire. You have to use him, but Premier Pegasus and Jacito, both coming out of the San Felipe. Now, Premier Pegasus, if you want to see a horse with a turn of foot, watch the replay of the San Felipe. As always, you can pull up all these race replays here on TwinSpires so you can see how these horses perform, because sometimes the finishing margin doesn't even tell you what the race came out to look like. This horse, Premier Pegasus, he has a beautiful way of moving, huge turn of foot, big effort in the San Felipe. Now, he beat Jacito that day easily by nearly 8 lengths, but Jacito, that was his first start of the year, first start for Bob Baffert. And also, I think, the San Felipe, that was a mile 16th. The Santa Anita Derby is a mile and 1/8. He may get a little bit better pace scenario. He's going to have to try to make up some ground late. I think you're going to see some improvement from Jacito in there. But just an amazing race, the Santa Anita Derby. I can make a case for Indian Winter. If Jerry Hollendorfer keeps running him in these big races, he obviously thinks something of him, and Jerry Hollendorfer knows what he's doing. So fantastic racing around the country, but it's all about the Derby preps, and that is where our big contest and promotion is. Derby Prep 4 promo. As always, go to our contest and promotions page to check everything out, but it's a $10 minimum win wager on the Ashland, Illinois Derby, Wood Memorial, and Santa Anita Derby, and you can earn a share of 1 million TwinSpires Club points. All you got to do is pick all 4 winners and, of course, wager them right here at TwinSpires.com. So big weekend of racing. Keeneland's back in the mix. Gulfstream's in action. Santa Anita, Aqueduct, everything in between, Hawthorne. It's just a great weekend of races to watch and wager right here on TwinSpires. Best of luck.